Courage, my world, it didn't come, it doesn't matter. Courage.
I've said to people before that I'm going to do my very best to make it. I'm not going to give up, and that's true. But I might not make it, and if I don't make it, the marathon of hope better continue.
Welcome back. 45 years ago, an 18-year-old cancer patient named Terry Fox set off on his Marathon of Hope, a run across Canada to raise money and awareness for cancer research.
Well, sadly, Terry never got to complete his mission as cancer moved into his lungs and ultimately took his life. But today, which is World Cancer Day, the Terry Fox Foundation is calling on all of us to finish what Terry started. And here to tell us more is Director of Community Development at the Terry Fox Foundation and Terry's niece, Kirsten Fox. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Kirsten. Thanks for being here. So today, the Terry Fox Foundation and the Terry Fox Research Institute are launching the Finish It campaign. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, for sure. So this year will be the 45th anniversary of Terry's Marathon of Hope. And so our campaign for this year is Finish It. And so we have a new film that you can see if you go to our website, terryfox.org, and it's a longer version of the one we just saw there. And, you know, Finish It is about, not about finishing Terry's Marathon of Hope, not about finishing his run. That's not what he wanted. But what he asked of us in 1980 was to continue on without him if he wasn't able to complete his run. And, you know, that's what's been happening for 45 years. We've been fundraising for cancer research. There's still a lot of work to be done. And so we're just, you know, reigniting the excitement and asking more people to join us in finishing it so we can hopefully see an end to cancer as we know it.
So you've been working with the Marathon of Hope Cancer Centers Network to achieve this goal and finish what Terry started. If people aren't familiar, can you tell us what is the Marathon of Hope Cancer Center Network all about?
Yeah, so the Marathon of Hope Cancer Center Network is a collaboration between donors, researchers, patients, and clinicians, and fundraising partners. So we're all working together to share data about cancer. So it'll be all across the country, and it's about precision medicine. So ensuring that, you know, everybody will get the right medicine at the right time, no matter where you live. So if you're in Toronto or a small town up north, that you will get the same treatment as everybody else because they're going to be sharing the DNA of your cancer. So it's really innovative. It's very exciting. It's the first of its kind in Canada, and you know, I really believe that Terry would be really proud of it. He was an innovator in 1980 with his Marathon of Hope, and this is really, really exciting, and we think that it's going to solve the problem of cancer.
Yeah. So the clip that we saw off the top, it is a short film actually, which is part of this whole Finish It campaign, and it incorporates never before heard version of Courage by the Tragically Hip. So how did you actually end up partnering with the band to come up with this?
Yeah, it felt like a really natural connection to work with the Tragically Hip. Great Canadian band, and of course, you know, using Gord Downey's vocals, another great Canadian who we lost too early to cancer. The family and the foundation, we've worked with the Tragically Hip on other projects before, and they were really excited to come on board, and it is so beautiful, and it works perfect in the film. So we're grateful that they offered to use this song, and it's really moving.
It is a really moving. Yeah. It's sort of surprising also because you see Terry, right? Yeah. But you use this state-of-the-art special effects to replicate archival footage, and it really brings Terry to life in this very poignant, emotional way. So how did your family respond when they saw this video for the first time?
Yeah, you know, I've seen it many times now, and I'm moved every time, and, you know, all of us are. It's not very often that we get to see new video or new photos of Terry. You know, this isn't Terry. It was an actor that they did a shoot last summer here in Ontario, and with hundreds and hundreds of volunteers who came out to be the extras running with Terry. Very cool. And the actor also was an amputee, much like Terry. So body double, and then special effects and CGI to get his face to look just right. So the family was very involved in providing lots of feedback, trying to get everything just right to make it look as much as like Terry as possible. So every time we see it, though, it's inspiring. Just the visual of everybody running with him. That's exactly what's been happening for 45 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You were born 4 years after Terry died, when his legacy was already established. So I'm curious, what does Terry Fox mean to you, and how were you raised with his legacy?
Yeah, I never got to meet my Uncle Terry. So for me, I kind of have two visuals of who he is. I've got, Uncle Terry, who I learned about at home. He's just this regular guy, my dad's brother. He's missing at all the family occasions. And then there was Terry Fox, who I learned about at school. So, my teachers taught me about who Terry Fox was, taught me about the Marathon of Hope. And, we did the annual Terry Fox run. And so I always have had that two visuals of who he is. And I do appreciate that, because I think it really shows how one person can make a difference in the world. Uncle Terry was just a regular Canadian boy from Port Coquitlam who, saw a problem, wanted to solve it, and inspired others to join him. And, we don't have to do something like try to run across Canada to make a difference in the world, but certainly we all can help make the world a better place.
Well, you're making a difference working at the foundation. So what is it going to take to end cancer in our lifetime?
Yeah, I think, even though it's been so many years since Terry started, the answer is still research. So, he was a really smart young man, very innovative at the time to know that was going to be the answer. And we know that because we have seen advancements over the last 45 years. Cancer is really, really complicated. It's more than 200 diseases. They're all very different, so it's a complicated problem to solve. But we believe that Marathon of Hope Cancer Center networks and research is going to be the answer to this. So that's why we hold our run every year, and we invite people to volunteer and donate, because that's what Terry asked us to do. Yeah.
Kirsten, thank you so much for everything you're doing and for being here today. And for telling us about this incredible work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so listen, this is where we ask you, if you would like to help finish what Terry Fox started, please head to terryfox.org for more information on the Finish It campaign and watch that whole short film. It is very, very powerful. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.